What went through your mind when you saw that one go in?
Just relief. I think I've been all over it and I'm shooting a lot, and it was nice to see it finally go in.
How much was that weighing on you?
A little bit. I thought our line was playing good in the last 3 or 4 games and been creating and scoring. Just haven't been me who has had the last touch, so it was nice to have it today.
You guys come back 2 goals, and then what can you say about the way Jeremy played the rest of the way?
No, Sways and Corpy has been unbelievable for us, and I think we helped them a little bit better today, and we got to keep doing that.
How much did you guys need this? I mean, guys were in the room the other night talking about being embarrassed about the way you played, and now to bounce back against one of the better teams.
Yeah, no, I think we had a great day yesterday and sat down as a team and everybody and got to go over some stuff, and I think that was a big part of today's win, and everybody felt a little bit more confident in how we play and how we should play in the D zone. So it was better today.
Just with the whole team, 15 guys blocked a shot today. It was a new season high with 33. You blocked 3 officially. How much does that say about the commitment, and just the drive to win today that you guys had?
No, we knew it was going to be a hard-fought defensive game for us, and with the skill and power they have up front and on D too. But I think we did a great job, and everybody was sacrificing their body and made big plays.
What do you notice about how you guys handled success today? In that, after you scored those 2 goals, 4 minutes ago, and the first, you respond well with defensive performance.
Yeah, I think we didn't get too high or too low for the whole game. I think that was a big part of the win today, and we kept it pretty even, and on the bench we were even, and I think we got to keep doing that and be more consistent in our emotions and in our play.
What's it say about Morgan's goal too? 4.5 seconds left, doesn't stop playing, gets the puck.
No, it was huge for us, and going into the third with a 2-goal lead, and it was a big play, and that's what we need. We got it today.
It's an effort from everybody. Yeah, we got the 2 points, and that's the biggest thing. So,
for you personally, you've kind of been through a stretch lately. Did it help? Does it help you kind of going forward to have this as kind of a jumping off point?
I don't think so. Every day's a new day, and you go out there, and I know what's expected, and I know what I expect of myself. So, I wouldn't say that it's really a jumping point. I think every day I wake up with expectation to, go and do the job to the best of my ability, and just going to continue to live that way.
What did you like about the way you guys were able to defend the lead and close things out when they were pushing?
Yeah, just being direct and playing north-south. We have a lot of guys in here that, bought in, and we obviously had to stop the bleeding there, and that was just great to watch that effort.
How critical is Morgan's goal in that, just in terms of giving you guys that much more of a cushion going into the third?
Yeah, it's huge. Just for a little bit of breathing room there. And then just going into the third with that confidence that we're going to go and close out the game.
Does it say good things too, that only a couple of seconds left and he went and tried to chase for one more?
Yeah, not a lot of guys are doing that. We would play north and Pasta chips it in. He beats out the icing. It just shows the kind of effort that everybody in this room has. Everyone's putting in the work, and that's not a question in here.
It feels good to beat one of the top teams in the league, and to get it done at home just shows the resilience that we have in this locker room, and something that we could really build on. And it's obviously early in the year, a lot can happen still, so that's our mindset.
Everyone talked about wanting to have a strong defensive game. What did you see from them from your perspective?
Thought it was exactly that. We had a pretty lengthy meeting yesterday, and that was something that I think cleared a lot of questions for the guys, and they executed today. Really happy with the result, and I know we're just going to keep building, and it's just going to get better.
A little more on that. 15 guys blocked a shot today, team high in block shots. How helpful is that? How helpful is that for you to kind of know they're all there?
It's the best thing ever. It's a momentum shifter, I think, in a game, and guys selling out, not getting out of position, obviously, but just sacrificing their body for the greater good of the team. That's important for us, and again, it just gives us a ton of momentum moving forward, and I'm really thankful to have these guys in front of me.
Did you feel like this was kind of an inflection point where guys were in the room the other night talking about being embarrassed, and you went in, met, focused on becoming a better defensive team, and then you do it today. How important is that, and do you feel like this is kind of a big moment for the group?
I think it's don't tell me, show me kind of mindset, and that's something that we can really build on. And talk is cheap, so it's really good to get a response the right way in front of our crowd and just keep moving forward.
Jeremy, from both a tangible and an intangible standpoint, Morgan's goal, obviously a 2-goal lead is helpful in that spot, but also what it shows about kind of where you guys are effort-wise, despite the frustration that you've had to get it the way you got at the end.
I think it's just a great example of playing till the last whistle, and it's hard to do. We have a lot of games in a short amount of time, and he's a player that doesn't give up on any play. So it's really good to see him get success. There's no reason why, there's no wonder why he has so much success early on. So the sneaky little shot, and I gave him a little kudos for it. But it's exactly what we want as this team, as a culture.
Is a goalie difference between 1 goal and 2-goal lead at that point for your own sort of confidence?
Doesn't do much. It's just one shot at a time.
Just how are you feeling entering today, knowing the opponent, knowing the team, desperately needed, right?
It's just, again, it was a mindset for us to stop the bleeding and really be in a 3-foot world, whatever we can control. And that's something that, we really had to take to heart. You could easily dwell on past losses, mistakes, but you still wake up today, the sun's up, and it's a new day. So really proud of this group for taking that mindset and obviously showing it tonight.
How about for you personally in that mindset, though, and that you're the last line of defense, and if this team is going to have, a solid defensive performance, obviously there's a weight on your shoulders as well.
I couldn't be happier in that position. It's what I signed up for since I was a kid, and I love playing goalie. I love being on this team, and again, it's every one of our jobs to do what we can to win in the black and gold. So really good to be a part of this group right now.
Burns crashes your crease pretty early on. All 5 guys jump in. What kind of boost does that give you?
Yeah, it's something that I stood back and smiled because I didn't have to ask anyone. I'm so lucky to be a Bruin because of that. I think everyone in here wears the colors well, the right way, and that was a great example of it.
I spoke a lot about just the character of the guys we had, and I think we came in yesterday and had a long video session and a lot of teaching and cleaned up a lot of those things today. Obviously, there's still room for improvement, and we're not going to stop at 1, but it's a good step in the right direction, and it's really easy to build off a game like today.
Mark, what are the kind of the decisions in this that go through your mind at high speed going into your goal there, that from stopping and coming back, and what are you seeing and what are you thinking in quick?
We talked about it earlier. That was kind of our play fast mentality, and I know it was at the end of the period, so it's a little bit different, but I just tried to be first on that puck, and then I don't know, I was like, there's only 3 seconds left. I don't know if I'm going to do anything if I go around the net, and tried to just go in as if I wasn't trying to do much, and then sneak it in that side. So obviously it worked out. Sorry.
Could you feel him pull off your shoulder and go the other way?
No, I had no idea. I knew who it was, so I'm like, I really hope that he goes the other way. But when I grabbed it and didn't get pushed in, I was like, oh, I could go, and it worked out pretty good.
What changed in the way you guys defended a lead tonight, but also played just after scoring?
Yeah, that was a big thing for us too. You saw just how we'd kind of give goals back after scoring, and I think we harped on that, and a lot of it was self-inflicted. So just every line after the next kind of came out and knew they had a job to do, and we executed tonight.
Could you feel a lift, even walking down the tunnel to come into the dressing room after the second period, knowing you guys had a 2-0 lead and some momentum that you really hadn't had in a while?
Yeah, a little bit. We know how good of a team they are over there, and the skill they have. You saw it the last couple minutes there when they pushed hard, and I think if we can rely on our defensive structure and system, and we got the right personnel to do it, I think we're going to have success. And I think we kind of did that in the third period. And you're right, I think there was a little bit of confidence. But it felt like we were maybe in that position before, and it was nice to execute tonight.
Was the biggest positive how you handled success, whether it was after those 2 goals or in the third after your goal?
I think so. It's just lots of these issues have come from self-inflicted wounds, I feel like, and we're just kind of hitting ourselves. And
Today, I think you're right. It was just every guy over the boards had a job to do, and we executed tonight. And we're just going to keep building on it for this road trip.
Is there a feeling of relief in the room just knowing you got to end a streak like this the way you did against the Avs?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of mentioned it on the radio. It's just like you come into a game like this and know how good of a team they are, and we just kind of come in and play our game. I think there was no excuses tonight to get away from that. They're a high skill, high speed team, and we're a team that wants to be known for being stingy on defense, and I think we did that tonight.
Morgan, a lot of players talk about play until the whistle. Is that an example of playing towards the whistle to make it simple?
Yeah, my dad would be proud of that one probably. Yeah, I think so. It was maybe the perfect storm. I mean, that's not going to happen every time, but when you get those opportunities to get in behind the D like that, I'm just trying to get it on net as fast as I can.
How did you feel about the way you guys played in terms of being difficult to play against too after the whistle as well? In front of the net, you saw McAvoy drop the balls with McKinnon after the game was over. How important was that?
It's huge. I mean, through everything that we've been through here at the start of the year, I think there's one thing that's never been in question, and that's just the group we have and the character we have in this room. And I think sticking up for each other is number one, especially when guys kind of come at your goalie like what started in on the penalty kill, our power play, and then at the end of the game, I mean, we're just standing up for each other. That's what good teams do, and I think that's one thing that was never in question in this room. So it's awesome to see guys stick up for each other, and we know everybody's got each other's backs.